From his goal line here, Keenum. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And first and goal is what it will be at the 6-yard line. Excellent field position. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. They get it to him running left, and he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Chargers are able to strike for 6. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Sturgis out now to kick this one off. And Denver getting set to take the field. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, and the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
To throw on second down is Keenum. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 6 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Let's go, let's go.
They'll pitch it to Booker. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Down.
They will go for it. It's Keenum. Being chased out left. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
A second down carry for Booker. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on third down. Throwing is Keenum on third down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10. On play action, it's Dobbs. Steps away to his left. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Man, we see a lot of quarterbacks try and do this. They get out of the pocket, they get in trouble, and they try and force the ball into their star receiver to make a play, sometimes whether he's open or not. And I think this time, it was definitely an or not.
The drive starts with Devontae Booker. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. The Broncos on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Southern California after this. The Broncos on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on third down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
On first down, Keenum. Forced out to his left. And some space here. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 35-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On play action, it's Keenum. On the move to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jayon Brown in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on fourth down conversions. And here we go again. They do snap it to Keenum. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Broncos with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Booker's got it on the toss. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Keenum. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Casey Hayward. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They find some open field here. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Gun, Dobbs. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Big hold of the 30. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it out past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. On 1st down, Dobbs to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to be taken down deep into Bronco territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Here's Dobbs to throw. Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Derek Wolfe in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's third and goal. From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll bring up fourth down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on second down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse. And I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On third down, that's Freeman. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. They've been brilliant, perfect on fourth down so far, 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here. They do go for it. It's Keenum. This one complete to Troy Fumagalli. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down.
Let's go, let's go.
Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap for Keenum. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Working from the gun, Keenum. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Melvin Ingram in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger offense making their way back out there. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. So at 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 41.
Flex round! Flex round! Flex round!
On 1st and 10, Downs. The 20. Allen's got it over the middle. And he's going to be taken down deep into Bronco territory. A gain of 32 that time.
Flex round! Flex round!
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Flex round! Ohio! Ohio! Let's go! Grand 38! Grand 38!
Dobbs. Eluding the pressure right. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now running. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Flex round! Flex round! Flex round!
To throw is Dobbs. He may try and run for this. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll run for it. It's Gordon. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Sturgis adds the PAT, and that makes our score 17-0. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. On the return is Henderson. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of oversteps.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. They fake the handoff. Now Keenum. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A huge play there for Denver. 41 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
They'll run it now out of the gun. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. On 1st and 10, Keenum finds, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Melvin Ingram in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now Keenum throwing on 2nd. Flushed out right. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
On 3rd down, that's Freeman, and they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. They're going to go. It's Booker. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Vance Joseph can hardly bear to watch. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. They go play action here on 1st down. He's got his man in the crossing route. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Dobbs now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half, 1st and 10. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Dobbs looking to throw on first down. Dancing to his left. Airing one out for Crowder. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
So they get the INT. Now here's Keenum being chased out left. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
On second down, Freeman. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On third down, it's Freeman. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Keenum, got to have this one. Left side here to Sanders. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Desmond King there on the coverage.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Back to the air. Keenum on second down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Quan Alexander. There he goes right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Charger TD. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return is Henderson. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room and get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coach say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do something.
On the line.
Exactly. You have pride on the line, execution as you look forward and get ready for your next game, and a message to your team. We're not going to quit no matter what the battle is. We're going to finish this thing out.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Off the play fake, Keenum. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. you're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. Well, correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Let's go, let's go.
Keenum now on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Casey Hayward, the Pro Bowler, there to knock it away.
Try and get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be. Can't totally abandon throwing the ball underneath as well.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. One final try now for Keenum. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Rookie Derwin James with a pick. And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. The storyline in this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's a lot of pride that goes into shutting out an opponent. And how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them, going along with those zeros in the time column, too.
So for the home team here, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3.